Okay. 4,000.
Yeah.
I'm working on my backyard.
Photos
Good,
or
good.
Everybody's still chatting.
They weren't there that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found it right after.
Really got a bid on that.
Minimum 8 hours.
I mean, I was thinking mobilization was $10,000.
They said you too.
Oh, because I got at least $500.
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, you should be my invoicer.
My price is like something. I mean, yeah, I'd say how many commas? I don't even know.
Oh my gosh, you should, I need you to, you need to start tomorrow.
Well, I announced it at the chamber the other day. It's been here. It's been approved.
That's why I said, I don't know if they, publicly went on anything, that wasn't the planning commission.
Yeah, yeah.
Just now early to his house and I
don't know what's
pulled up, it looks like that hose.
And we all.
Yeah.
Hose on.
Rumor's true. Yeah.
He's like, hey, did you trim your positives on the outside? I was like,
I would just,
that's a color.
It's coming.
yeah, that's fine.
We're trying to get prepared.
Hose on.
Yeah.
But you're gonna do this one.
I mean,
I'm
when
gonna
you.
try to. I want to. Hey, Roger.
That's what I
Yeah, same.
I told him, I used to work with him.
He's got all this stuff in his face. I never said this guy.
I tried it incognito.
No, you're in DeSoto. Same thing.
Going, November 6th.
How you been?
For just a week,
Good,
quick
dude.
week.
Good.
Go down and pay car insurance, condo insurance.
I figured you're gonna spend, Thanksgiving down there.
Not this year.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the DeSoto Planning Commission. It's October the 26th, 2021. The roll call.
Manson.
Present.
Garrett.
Here,
Templin.
Here.
Lane.
Here.
Milboy.
Here.
Schultz.
Here.
Fisher.
Here.
All members are present.
item A, approved planning commission agenda.
I make a motion where you approve the planning commission agenda, item 3A.
We have a motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Manson.
Yes.
Garrett.
Yes.
Templin.
Yep.
Lane.
Yes.
Milboy.
Yes.
Schultz.
Yes.
Fisher.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item B, approved minutes of the planning commission meeting held on September the 28th, 2021.
Make a motion, we approve the minutes.
We have a motion.
Second.
Have a second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Manson.
Yes.
Garrett.
Yes.
Templin.
Yes.
Lane.
Yes.
Milboy.
Yes.
Schultz.
Yes.
Fisher.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item C, disclosure of conflicts of interest.
Chairman Garrett, I have to excuse myself from item 7A.
7A. Okay. You get that down?
Yes.
Okay. Item D, disclosure of outside communications regarding commission business. Same.
Yes. Yeah, excuse myself from item 7A.
Okay. Call to the public. Members of the public who wish to address the planning commission regarding items not on the agenda may do so at this time. Any presentation is for information purposes only. No action will be taken. There is a 4-minute time limit. Anybody? Close the public hearing. Nothing on 5. Old business, new business. Consider final plat for Golden Lane Development. Brad?
All right, thank you, Chairman. What you have before you is the last step in the process for the Golden Lane development. City Council recently approved the rezoning. Actually, on the final plat, that would actually be lots 2, 3, and 4. Lot 1 was not asked to be rezoned. Also, the site plan was approved by the Planning Commission at the previous meeting. So before any building permits can be issued, the final plat needs to be submitted, approved, easements and right-of-ways accepted by the City Council, and building permits can be issued. Staff, Mike and I, basically, that is the staff, has gone through this, take a looking at it. take a look at, I went through our process and reviewed the information on the submittal, and I'm recommending approval to the planning commission for the final plat for Golden Lane Development. Dustin Baker is here, the applicant. Do you have any questions for him? Stand for any questions you may have.
Anybody have any questions for Brad? Mike, I have a question for you on this. On the site plan, can we put something in there about off-street parking, considering where this is located?
It's a little late, we've already approved the site plan.
Okay.
So Golden, you're talking about specifically Golden Lane,
Right.
parking restriction on Golden Lane?
Right, because on lot number 4, there's a fire hydrant right in the middle of the lot,
Oh, really?
on
Yep,
the street there.
yep.
And then you have people coming out of Travis's bank, and if they make a left turn, there's cars there. It's a narrow street to start with.
Yeah, I don't know, we kind of talked about that, Mike, about that, because south of that development, we do have restriction on parking on Golden Lanes. I don't know.
I'm not sure it's not signed already.
It is already, it's not in front of where the apartments would be, but it is signed south of there. I went and looked at it, right past Valley View, it's signed.
There's a lot of traffic that comes down that street.
So there's no parking there.
There isn't any signage.
There's nothing
I didn't,
back
I was
From
down
there
there the other
north.
day.
No, I
didn't
think,
see
okay,
anything.
okay. Well, we could certainly consider a parking restriction for one or both sides of Golden Lane, if it becomes a problem. But that wasn't initially a condition of the site plan. Where's the fire hydrant you were talking about?
Right
there.
Is this it
Right
here?
there.
Okay. Yep. Obviously, whether this signed or not, you can't obstruct a fire hydrant when you park. But you know, it could be that, that we would want to restrict parking, just depends on whether or not it becomes an issue. I don't know that we would want to preemptively go do it. But if you would want the council to consider that, or we could take that under advisement, bring that up, have a look at that issue with them.
So 2, 3, and 4 are zoned residential, right? That's what you just got rezoned as
Multifamily.
multifamily.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're gonna have some multifamily parking on those lots. I don't know that I ever saw the site plan.
There'll be garages.
Yeah. So hopefully it won't spill out in the street.
I think there's potential for visitors or parties or whatever to
Yeah.
have people wanting on occasion to park on the street. I don't know if those occasions are enough to restrict the parking. Where it would become a problem is if there's a propensity for residents to have extra vehicles that don't move and parked on the streets all the time. That's the sort of condition where we would want to enact a restriction. Usually, the inconvenience of having someone on occasion, 3 or 4 cars parked there, probably wouldn't trigger that discussion. In Golden Lane, I mean, it's busy, there's a fair amount of traffic there, but it's not like it's an arterial corridor where people are through traffic. We don't get a lot of heavy trucks down that way. So it might make sense in the future to restrict to one side or both. If you have residents that are there that park on both sides all the time, that might be
Okay.
something you consider in the future.
That's all I have. If anybody else have any questions for staff?
It's a weird historical question. Golden Lane wasn't a dedicated street until the bank was built, was it?
That is a weird question.
I kind of remember it being gravel.
I don't
An
know
alternative
much.
access
Well,
to-
there really wasn't much of a street there.
There's
I don't think it
gravel
was.
and a dead end.
Yeah, I didn't think it was much of an access.
Yeah,
to
you're
that.
right. You remember correctly. I'm not sure if I think the right of way was there historically.
They
I
just
would
hadn't
say
built the road.
they just hadn't built a road, and then it was gravel
Yeah.
for a while.
Because
And
I
I think
remember not
that
going
became
into the meadows that way. You go around because you want.
yeah. the gravel kind of became a problem, maintenance problem or
Yeah.
something, so the city at one point blocked it off.
Yeah, I remember that too.
And so the road was kind of there, but you couldn't get through. And then, yeah, it was about 2002 or 3 where we put in Golden Lane. But I don't know, the history before 2000, I'm not sure
It
about.
was a condition of, I was part of the bank.
Building the bank.
It was a
Kind of-
condition of building the bank.
Yeah, that's right. We
Yeah.
formed a benefit district there
Yeah.
and it assessed that to part of this property here.
Yeah.
Was assessed that benefit district.
Which the bank owned both sides.
Yeah.
Any further questions for staff? Would entertain a motion?
I make a motion to, for the final plat of the Golden Lane development.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call?
Manson,
Yes.
Garrett,
Yes.
Templin,
Yes.
Lane,
Yes.
Milborn, Schultz,
Yes.
Fisher.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item A, November 4th council meeting. November 18th is council meeting, and we're back here on November the 23rd. Anybody have any questions for staff? Things they
So
want to
we
bring
will
up?
have a rezoning on the 23rd, and we might have something for carriage houses, so we are planning on having a meeting that day.
Just a discussion item, does anybody else have problems with that being Thanksgiving weekend? I'm not sure I can be here for that, or that day, the week of Thanksgiving, isn't it?
It is the week of Thanksgiving.
Is anybody else traveling, or are you guys gonna have enough people? I think I'm gonna be going.
I may be in Colorado.
I'll be here.
I'll be here.
As long as you can meet.
I'll be here.
I don't know. Oh, wait, yes, I can. I didn't submit anything. Yes.
It's the joy of,
In time out.
joy of having
No,
all
I'll be-
your kids
I'll be
live
here the
halfway
whole
across
time.
country.
Well, they forgot you, didn't they?
I didn't submit anything today, so I'll be
Yeah,
here for
I-
November.
Mr. Chairman, I guess I would add that the 20th, the rezoning is a public hearing, so we published that date. And so we can't, at this time, move that meeting.
Well, as long as I don't screw it up for everybody, then, I don't mean.
I won't hold it against you for
I
very long.
appreciate it.
And you might be
Very
gone.
Maybe, but I doubt it.
Well, at worst case,
She don't want to.
would you be available from a remote location?
I don't think I can that day. I think we're traveling that day.
2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5, yeah.
But Bob's not, but Bob said he might be gone too, he's not sure.
What about?
Quorum is
John?
4.
2, 3.
Oh,
Four
yeah,
is a
fine.
four.
Old enough.
Yeah, no, it's fine, we'll still.
Yeah, you should have 5, because John will be here.
As long as we got,
Yeah,
we need 4.
yeah, okay, we're good.
Make a motion to adjourn.
We have a motion?
Second.
Have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
We
Aye.
are adjourned.
That's quick.
You tried to get 15 minutes, didn't you? Yeah, we did.